So that is I have inserted 4 elements, okay, and as well as I have executed the display for what is fourth function, it's a display stack. So what are the content present at the top of the stack, the 4 is present, so which is point by the top pointer, okay, I have displayed that also. Then the control once again, if I execute step by if I execute this, it will ask for the stack push, pop, okay, peak, then display exit, and it will ask for the choice. This time I want to see the element which is present at the top. I don't want to really remove the item. So here I am pressing 3 option. So press enter key, then execute this statement. Okay, so it is check. I hope whether the okay choice is equal to 2. No, which I have entered is 3. So it won't execute the 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Instead of that, it will go and check 64. The control moves to 64. Here it will check the condition is true, so it will move to the 65. It is a function call statement. Peak is a function name. So the if also when the function call, then I have to press the step into button so that I will enter into the function definition. See here the control moves to the 23. Okay, so 23, and okay, then I will press the step button. First it will check, this is also function call. Okay, then if you are encountering the function call, then you have to click the step into button. If you click, the control transfer to that function, so the control is transferred to the 6th line. Again I am pressing, so it is checking whether the stack, if I execute this, whether the stack is empty. Okay, the stack is not empty, stack is having 4 elements, see here. So it will return false. If I execute this, the control, okay, moves to the from where it has come. So the control actually comes from this line, but it return false, so it won't execute the 25th line, and it will go move to the else case. So it will execute the 27th line. So what is the top now? Length of the stack is 4 elements. So 4 minus 1 means 3. 3 means which will so that it will if I execute this, which will print the 3. See here the top value has changed to 3 after executing. Then return stack, it will print return stack, the control moves from where it has come. For example, I am executing this return statement, the control immediately so move to the, see here it moved to the line number 66. Okay, here it is checking. Okay, the item returns top of the item. What is the top of item? Here the top of the item is 4. It is checking whether the item is equal to underflow. No, the item is equal item which have the value of 4. So it will print, it will execute the line number 68. If I press this, it will move to the line number 69, and it will print the topmost item. If I press, it will print the topmost item is 4. Okay, once again it will control move to the stack operation. See here, push, pop, okay, then peak, then display, then exit. So this time I want to pop the elements. So I am going to execute choice is 2. So if I press 2 and I am pressing enter, okay, then if I execute this, okay, it will check whether the choice equals to true. So in that case, it will execute the next line. Okay, then pop is a function call. So we will move to the step into button. If I click this, it will move to the pop definition. So there first it will check the if it is empty. This is also function call. If I okay, so I want to move to the function definition. So it will here it will check whether the stack is empty. No, already the stack. So before taking anything from your box, you have to check whether the box is having some objects or not. If it is the box is having nothing, then no, we can't take anything. So for that purpose, only we are checking whether the stack is empty or not. If it is empty, we can't take any objects from that. So if it is not empty, we can take objects. So in that case, it will check. Else it will return false only. That means the stack is having some items. We can remove the item from the box. So if I execute it, the control goes from where it has come. So it will pop means it will remove the item, and the item is stored in the, okay, remove top element and it will be stored in the item. Okay, once again if I click, okay, the item contains, now the, if you see, the item contain 4. Okay, we have removed, see, after removing only 3 elements are there. Now we are checking the, if I execute, the length of the stack will be reduced. Before that, length of the stack, now I am checking whether the length of the stack is 0. If it is 0 means we have removed all the items, so we have to set the top equal to none value. That is, it none means it indicates the stack is empty. Okay, otherwise we need to reduce the top value by 1. So it first is checking whether that, but it's false, so it will move to the else statement. Else statement, top value will be reduced. What is the top value? Currently it has 4. So 4 minus 1 means it, what it will, already the top value is 3. So 3 minus 1, what is the length of the stack now? Length of the stack 3. So 3 minus 1, 2. So the top is having 2. Okay, the top value is reduced and then it returned the item. What item we have? We have popped the item of, if I press this, the control moves from where it has come. For example, now we are in the 40. Okay, so if I click this, the control, it will return the item and the control move to, okay, so here it will check the, okay, here it will check the item equal to underflow. No, the item has the value of 4. See here, the item has a value of 4. So here once again if I execute this, it will go for the else part and it will execute print. Popped item is, it will print here. Here it will print 4. See, if I execute this, it will print 4. Okay, once again it will go. Okay, once again I will pop. So it will, for example, once again I'm executing the line. See, if I execute, it will print push operation, pop operation, then peek operation, then display, then exit. Okay, once again I'm going to retrieve the element from the pop. So I am pressing that 2. Okay, 2 and press the enter key. Okay, in this time I so if I check c equal to not equal to c, ch is equal to 2. Yes, it is true. So it will go into the, it will execute the next statement. This time I don't want to go, because I already shown the demo for you, so I don't want to go inside that pop definition. So just I press this button, it will move. Item is underflow. No, the item has the value of 2. See here, the outputs has changed. Okay, we have taken the third item also. So it is not okay. Then it will execute the else case. Popped item, it will print. What is the popped item? It has popped the second item. Okay, once again it will go stack operation. This all okay. Once again I'm going to execute pop operation. So press enter. So it will check whether the ch equal to s, true. So the pop, it will do the pop operation. See, after executing, the 8 has removed from this line. Okay, so once again if I press, it will else statement. Okay, popped item will be printed. Okay, 8. So once again I'm going to pop the element. Okay, so in this case also I'm entering, it will ask choice. So here also I'm entering 2, choice is 2. So it will go, okay, it will pop the element, and if I press, okay, it will execute the else statement. Popped item, it will be print. Okay, what is the popped item? 6. See here, there is no element to be popped. Okay, but anyhow, once again I'm giving 2 only. So that case, empty from the empty stack, I can't take anything. So it will display the message underflow for you. For example, here it will ask. So once again, I am pressing 2. Okay, so it will go and check else ch equal to 2. If I execute this, it will go pop, but it will return underflow. Okay, see here, it shows the underflow. Item is underflow. So it will print stack is empty. It will execute the stack is empty and it will print on here. Okay, this is this here, it will go on. Okay, so likewise this program will work. So likewise, you can also check you can also write your own program, and using debugging option, you can check line by line what way the program is executing. So if I press, okay, so once again, if I want to come out of the program, I have to press 5. Then only in the 5, I have used the break statement to come out of the while loop. See, I am entering 5 and press enter key. So it will check whether the C equal to 1. It will check whether the C equal to 2. It will check whether the C equal to 3. Again, it will check C equal to 5. Yes, true. In this case, it will execute break statement. After executing the break statement, the program come out of the loop. See here. Okay, the program is over. See. So likewise, we can execute our program. This is after executing, after taking all the elements, the program shows underflow. Thank you.